Live, mamas.
Hey y'all, hey, happy Tuesday. And it's the girl crew of SafeWord coming at you with another hot girl holiday pop-up. How are you guys today? I am your co-host, Miss Sasha Lencher, and I have my friend here with me.
Oh, yes, my name, ladies and gentlemen, is Aurora Storm. And so I'm the host here at SafeWord, but we are coming with a little girl pop-up for y'all.
Yes. With our hot girl holiday pop-ups we've been giving you during the 12 days of Christmas, we like to keep it a little bit loose and a little bit cash here. Well, we pull up on you guys and just have fun with some random topics to give you some ideas and some fun kinky things to take home. Yes. So today we are going to talk about, what are we going to talk about, Miss O?
Oh, we've got so much to discuss. Well, actually, we're going to keep it pretty, in a box. Pretty packaging, a box that you get in a wrap.
Ooh,
so we are talking about, obviously, because, Christmas is like a couple days away. So we're talking about Xmas and kink. Mm-hmm. So I've got a question for you. And this is actually something that I'm kind of curious about. So do you think that all this holiday rush and getting ready, do you think that people that are involved in kink, that explore in kink, that play around in kink, do you think this is more of a kinky time of season for them? Or do you think that with all the holiday rush and all the things that you have to get done and the trees and the presents and that yada yada, that it just kills the sex drive?
It kind of goes hand in hand. It depends on the kinkiness of a specific person, and I believe it also plays a hand in the kink level in the relationship. Right. If kink is a priority to you as a individual or as a couple, there's gonna be a naughty gift, naughty time, naughty something, some kind of gift is given in the kink department. If that's a part of your love language and a part of your communication in your relationship, absolutely, it will be. It won't be no damper.
Well, yeah, I definitely don't think.
What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely don't think that you wouldn't get those types of gifts, especially if you're trying to spice up your current relationship, or let's just say you have a significant other or someone that's special to you that you play with. You would probably end up getting them naughty gifts and stuff. But is it more forced? Do you think that life in general, just the stress of Christmas, because I mean, we're all adults here. Christmas is
I knew you were going to go there.
Christmas is stressful for adults. It's not as magical as you'd like to think. So, do you think that it kills? Does it just totally take those things? Is it more forced? I know personally for me, maybe it's a little bit more of it's an afterthought, and it's something I have to put more energy into to go, okay, yeah, I should be, doing this, that, or the other.
So to piggyback, it's almost like that birthday BJ or that that obligation. I know. Let me.
Hopefully, it's not an obligation.
Let me get ready for it.
Hopefully not.
But I think it goes. That's a part of the job.
Yeah. It definitely could go that way. And so we here at SafeWord are trying to help you guys out this Christmas, because I'm sorry, Christmas is stressful as an adult. So we're going to try and help you out, especially us hot girls right here, give you some tips, some tricks, some ideas, just some, we did this before, but we're giving you more because, I mean, you might have not gotten your last minute gifts. We're a couple days away. It's pretty crazy if you haven't, but you might have not gotten your last minute gifts. We have wish lists too, so check those out. But yeah. So what do you think? How would you
don't know what you're giving for the last minute for that special someone? We got some ideas.
So there's a great question. How do you think that you would, let's say that it's a little damper, the stress of holiday season is weighing down upon you. How would you go about spicing it up, or even introducing, say, hey, I want to do it. Let's do this. I mean, don't go up to someone and say that.
Okay, so one idea, this would be number one top of my list.
Okay.
Whatever you're doing right now, shoot for 10,000% in the opposite direction. Within both of your comfort zone. Go so far left than what your normal routine is, because if it's a lay in bed, poke in the back kind of monotonous routine and there's no whimsy in if there's no whimsy in the situation, let's go so far left. So if it's like we always have a full house, let's let the kids go with grandma tonight or something.
Right.
And get new sheets. Let's get, something that you guys both have like hinted at or mentioned in a story or something, or in a movie, or a scene you like in a story. Kind of put some of those things that kind of give you feelers of like, we're not in our same space. We're not in our stale situations. Hell, right. I don't know who you are. Role playing, of course, we go to the same things, but it's like sometimes you can't go outside your comfort zone. You got to make your comfort zone something new. And we're all kind of shut down. And, this time of year, it's different for all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Kinky or not. It's a different time. It's a different mood.
Yep. That's basically what I was going to say is like change around your environment. Like you can go to Walmart. I mean, this ain't difficult. Go to Walmart, buy some new sheets, buy a new, comforter. If you're with somebody, if you by yourself, get you a new vibrator, get you a new toy, get you a new something, and make it a kinky Christmas for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you can be locked up and locked away, but there's so many creative ways to go about this. I mean, if you have a significant other and you're locked up with that person and you're tired of seeing that person's face because of COVID, or what have you. Yes, what Sasha said, take the step, go all the way left with it and try. So like, for women, you could throw on a nice little lingerie set, and Miss Sasha has some ideas. Y'all need to follow her on IG because she always does lingerie unboxings and things like that. But
I love stuff like that.
You can totally do that as a guy.
Some little cosplay.
Right. So as a guy, tell me this. I would totally be into this. But as like if a guy came up to you and he had nothing on and his junk packaged with a bow, would you be happy? Would that get you there?
See, now here's the thing. That's not my thing. As hot as I would think, no. No, that's not hot. I don't want the I'll pass. But maybe a man in like a nice satin, robe, loose fitting robe, and like some nice slippers, and like like one of those Danielle Steele kind of novels that Rico Suave.
You wanted hot and Stevie like a cover. You hot and Stevie like a cover. She said, I want a cover. All right. I want some Fabio on a cover.
What's happening? I need that. I need very much so vacation. Like, give me my life. Like, here, baby, it's nothing. Like, go be in the hammock butt naked. Like, you feel it's whatever you want. And sometimes, what's nice too from a man, you not asking and filling the situation out to see if you could be kinky or not. Because sometimes I just want, this is a little satin box. Slinger, what?
Yeah, exactly. For a guy, for real. I know we mentioned this before.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I know we mentioned this before on the Girl Gap. Okay. But for real, you want to get your girl who hasn't really been in the mood for a hot minute. Paint the scenario. We are ovens. We take a minute to warm up. You know what I'm saying? So paint the scenario, get creative, get her new shoes, get her what you want to see her in, hand her the box, that kind of thing. Because 9 times out of 10, I promise you, she's probably going to be like, she may go, oh, no, why did you get this for me? But she's in the back of her head. She's like, I'm going to be a freak tonight.
Or even to piggyback off what you just said, or even if you are massaging and asking these questions, some people don't have the bandwidth to say what they really mean.
Right.
They're too busy fishing on what you want to hear. Right. So, hey, baby, do you like these white pumps? Well, they're thinking, yeah, sure, you like white pumps, so sure. And now he got you this outfit. You're like, I look like a church usher. And, this is what you think is sexy? You ask me too much, and I'm just saying yes to every nut, and it don't work. It's not cohesive because it's not what one person wants. It's just how you're assuming they want to be appeased. So if you're having a fantasy, especially men, free a woman's mind and the rest will follow. If she ain't got to worry about nothing, or you could take the lead in something.
Yep.
Hell, even if it's a stab in the dark and it's the wrong direction, it's going to set a level of excitement because it was a try. And then whenever a man tries, we want to please you for trying. So,
right. So it's totally
you
a give
know,
and take. It's a give and take. So you give, she gonna give back. You give to get, kinky on Christmas. That's what I'm saying. So, take the extra step and step out there, step outside of yourself, explore. If you haven't done that, if you haven't put yourself out there like that, try, Go ahead, Sasha. I see you. You
I
like,
have
oh,
something
I
else
got
to
something.
piggyback off of. Yeah. So, okay. So holidays is also awkward. I have a question for you. It's also awkward when you're newly playing with someone or newly dating someone.
Right.
Do you get a PC Christmas gift for the family, and do you get a kinky gift? And if that's something you haven't done yet with that person, that's the ideal time to kind of hint at something, maybe not too risque, maybe not a ball gag, but maybe start introducing
massage oils.
Well, here's a PC gift, massage oil, hinting at certain situations to kind of prep the conversation or prep the door to be open. You don't have to have a conversation every time. Give just a little something for you, a satin nightie or something like that, something heading towards more of what you want, but just set the scene. You can see the reaction and look at the nonverbal reaction to see if you're in the right direction or not, if this is something she's open to. Hell, if she even wants to give you that part of her yet.
Right.
So,
well, and
gifts are always.
Yeah. And just to piggyback off of that, when you were saying, we're going to piggyback. But just to piggyback off of that, like, if you can not have so many conversations, like I think, okay, now this is going to kind of get a little bit deep here, but that whole thing with asking for consent, I think it's amazing. You need to ask for consent. Do not mix my words here. Now, but here's the thing, like if you're in a long-term relationship with someone, or even if you're not, let's just say that you've been with this person for a good couple times, you guys know each other intimately. So, it's not always that sexy to have somebody be like, so can I kiss you now? So can I give you these shoes? So would you like this? Do you want to wear this? Like just surprise her. Spontaneity is everything. And you'd be surprised at what that sparks in the mental stimulation of someone.
Oh my God. Go back and reread some text messages. Go back and think of incidences when she's been coy and said, oh God, I like that scene.
Right.
That extra that extra reach is less contrived. Just like men, it's very off-putting in women. We know especially the more mature you get as a woman, you understand that the less conversation and the more indirect kind of cues you give, the better outcome you get. So just like how we kind of take that approach, we suggest things. Practice that with your new partner and suggest certain things and situations without making a deep conversation. What if I took you to a winery and we got, a spa day or something like that? And, just let me feed you grapes and stuff like that. It's different, but let me do something different for you, baby. All y'all want me to take you to a winery now, right now.
So these are like obviously really great ideas. And you brought up a question that I actually wanted to kind of address, and you kind of went the other direction with it, but you brought up a question. So what do you do if you're like in a new relationship, a new, situationship, whatever it had, however you want to label it. I don't like labels. So however you want to label it, but it's new. So how do you go about, like, would Christmas be a good time to introduce something like that?
I would say so. For someone like me, I will put just a little backstory about me. I've been single for like 10 years. The last labeled relationship I had, I felt like I was giving beyond my title and not receiving it. So therefore, I don't like titles. So to go back into it, when I am dating someone in a new space or hanging out with someone in a new space, I've gotten fun gifts, suggesting gifts as a personal gift for holidays, and I personally care for it. It shows that someone not necessarily wants a relationship, but it definitely shows that they want to figure out our physical relationship. And honestly, that's more, I'm more kinky than I am a labeler. I'm not desperate for a relationship. I want to experience, and a physical experience does a lot for me.
Right.
So, to answer your question and bring it home, yes, I think that's a great time to show that you're paying attention, or if not, that you're interested in general. It shows you're paying attention or interested in some capacity with a
and let's just put it out there. Like, this doesn't even have to be a kink gift. Like, if this is the beginning, show her you're interested. Show her you're freaking interested. You better be getting her a gift.
You find her
and the
sexual, you find her stimulating.
The same goes the other direction too, ladies. Like, get your significant other a gift. Like, just
right. It will smell something. Like, people be like, we were talking earlier about things being so contrived and monotonous in a conversation. Sometimes the best way to get a response is to just do it. If you want to see your girl with some blonde hair, pay for the install in the blonde hair. You want to see her in some nylon pumps and a real, dominatrix outfit, purchase the outfit.
So
make your situation.
So like I said, Sasha has a wish list. If you follow our IG, you can go to that and find out what kind of kinky stuff is on her wish list, and you can purchase it for her. You see how this works?
I mean, if you just want to see it, if you want to see it, I mean, you want to see something.
So Roy Roy is actually in here today, and he said, "You are taking me to a winery, Sasha."
Oh, you better have your pocketbook ready. You better be having your pocketbook ready so we can go have fun at this winery.
You're gonna take him. That's what he said. You taking me to a winery.
You still gotta bring his pocketbook, bring his wallet, all that stuff. We're gonna have fun.
He's like, I will drive us
to the winery. You better bring your pocketbook and an imagination.
It's very important, guys. Imagination is very important. That's what we're all about here at SafeWord.
Makes everything happen.
So yeah, basically just to wrap all this stuff up, it was really just to get you guys some ideas for when it's growing very stale, because, Christmas is stressful as an adult. Don't forget to tap back into your childlike wonder and play and explore. And we've got tons of ideas and tips and tricks coming out all over on our social media. So be watching for that. And make sure you stay tuned to our social media for more hot girl pop-ups, and there might be a surprise. So make sure you're staying tuned. Sasha, would you like to say anything else? Because we're going to wrap this up.
Absolutely. I want to say happy holidays from us all here at SafeWord. Keep your eyes peeled, subscribe, follow everyone a part of the SafeWord family. And until we pop up on you again, happy Tuesday.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and tell your friends. And tell your friends.
Hit it hard. Hit it a couple times. And give it to your friends too.
Love y'all.
Guys.